Hey, curious people, welcome back. Today I'm going to take you for a ride to the solar system. So, in this episode, Dua Lipa is going to join us and she's going to help us into understanding about something very important about the solar system. So, I hope you have seen this album by Dua Lipa, Levitating. So, just like in the album, she is the center of attraction, and all of her fans and guests are levitating around her in her gravitational aura. Something like that is happening in our solar system. Let's extend this analogy now to our solar system. Thanks, Dua. Switching back to the solar system. So, here the star, pun intended, is our sun. Now let's talk about the celestial members. So it's like literally sun is throwing a celestial party and all other celestial objects are levitating. By that I mean gravitationally rotating around the sun. So let's first count that what are the type of celestial objects are there in our solar system. So the first one is obviously sun. Second is we have 8 planets. Then we have so many moons, more than dozens of moons. Then we have mainly asteroids and comets. So I would like you to remember at least these 5 class of celestial bodies in our solar system. Now I would navigate you through it one by one, starting from the sun. So sun is at the center, and it is the whole system is a gravitationally bound system because of the immense gravity of our beloved star, the sun. And by that I mean sun is literally a star wearing that sexy goggles. Yes, it is the star, and the star is an object, a celestial object, which emits its own light. So in our solar system only star is the sun. Rest of the celestial bodies I'm going to discuss. First, let's talk about the planets. So we have 8 main planets. I'm going to tell you a trick to remember them in correct order. So look here. My very excited mother just served us noodles. So this is a trick or a mnemonic to remember the planets in correct order. So Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, as we go far away from the sun. So we have our 8 main planets. Among them, inner 4 are also known as terrestrial planets because they have a rocky surface, and the outer 4 are known as Jovian planets. They are giant in size. First 2 among them, that is Jupiter and Saturn, they are gas giants, and the next 2, Uranus and Neptune, are ice giants. Now, you know at least about the 2 celestial objects, the sun and all the planets, in correct order from the sun. Apart from that, we also have dwarf planets beyond Neptune. Most famous of them are Pluto, Eris and Makemake. We have many such dwarf planets. And if you go even beyond that, we have Kuiper belt. Apart from Kuiper belt, we have another very important belt located between Mars and Jupiter, right here, between the terrestrial planets and the Jovian planets. So here is a belt. It is known as asteroid belt, and it is the belt from where all of the asteroids enters into the solar system. Another important belt which you need to remember is Kuiper belt, as I said, located beyond the orbit of Neptune, from where these ghostly guys in the picture, the comets, comes into our solar system. Then our solar system ends into an elusive Oort cloud, which is home for long period comets. Apart from the sun, the planets, dwarf planets, asteroids and comets, we obviously have so many moons. For example, Earth has 1 moon, Mars has 2 moons. Then let's talk about Jupiter, has almost around 100 moons. Saturn, being a record holder, has more than 170 moons. Then Uranus and Neptune also have a dozen or 2 dozens of moons. So now you at least know what are the celestial members of our solar system: the sun, planets, dwarf planets, moons, asteroids, and comets. Just remember these 5, okay? And these all are lying in a plane, gravitationally bound to each other. Great. Let's move on. Now we are clear with the terminology, with the types of planet, terrestrial and Jovian planets. We are also clear with the relative sizes of them. Now let's talk about something very interesting and very important: the distances. So in astronomy, we say that the distance between Earth and the Sun is 1 astronomical unit, which is around 50 million kilometers. 50 million kilometers. So we define this much distance as 1 AU, or 1 astronomical unit. I will give you an analogy. Think of the solar system as our neighborhood. Then this 1 AU, this act as a yardstick to measure the neighborhood. So this is a very practical example, and this unit is very important if we are talking about the distances within our solar system. Okay, so 1 AU is like the yardstick of our neighborhood, the solar system. Now let me navigate you slightly far away from all these planets and dwarf planets. Here there is a 3D picture. I have taken it from ESA, European Space Agency. This is a very good diagrammatrical representation of our solar system. Here you can clearly see 2 belts. The inner one is the asteroid belt, from where most of our asteroids enter the solar system, and the outer one right here is the Kuiper belt, from where the short period comets enters the solar system. Now let's talk about the distances, how far away the Kuiper belt is relative to us. So that is the distance. Kuiper belt is located around 30 to 50 AU. So if, let's say, 1 yard is the distance between the Earth and the Sun, then it is located at around 30 to 50 yards away from the Sun. Now let's take more zooming out view of it. Let's take a more step back. Then we meet the Oort cloud. Oort cloud is the point where our solar system practically ends, and this is located around 2000 to 200,000 AU. So now you are aware of the sizes of the of our solar system, and now you know that we have the Sun, we have the 8 planets, we have asteroids which come from the asteroid belt, we have comets which comes from the Kuiper belt. Also we have some of the comets, they are long period comet, meaning they have their orbital period is more than 20 years and somewhere less than 200 years. One of a very famous among them is Halley's comet, which which comes into the solar system in a periodic manner every 79 years. So there you go. Now you know the solar system, the celestial objects, and the distances where each belt is located. I hope that was helpful. If yes, give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more cool content. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.